Hi Sagittarius, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back, my lovely family. I hope you're doing really well. It's been a few days since we've connected. My intention was to try and get the June monthly reading out earlier. Things just got away from me in the last few days. Everything's been crazy, so but nevertheless, we are here. I'm glad to connect with your energy. So as I said, this is going to be the monthly reading for June 2024. Today is the 4th. I'll be posting it on the 5th. But we're going to just get right into this. There's a few things going on this month, right? We have that actual new moon in Gemini that's going to be on the 6th, 7th, depending on where you live. Then we're going to have that full moon in Capricorn. I believe that's on the 23rd. We also have summer solstice, well, or it could be winter, depending on where you live. If you're in the southern hemisphere, that's going to be, I believe, on the 20th or the 21st. I feel like there's a lot of moving parts this month, I gotta say. When I was meditating on your energy, the thing my guides gave me was the picture of a piece of a puzzle. It wasn't the whole puzzle. So, and when I pushed a little bit more, they didn't give me anything. So very interesting. Maybe some of you are actually doing a puzzle right now. That might mean something to you. Could also mean that you're wrapping up a puzzle. Maybe things have been disconjointed over the last while, maybe even the last 6 months. I don't know. Or you're going to find the piece of the puzzle. It felt very positive though, Sag. So with that, we're going to get right into it. Please remember though, it is not a one-to-one, like a personal reading. It is for the collective, so it will not resonate with everyone. And as well, time, right? Allow it to be fluid. This might even be something that has already happened. When I was prepping all the decks, there was very beautiful cards coming up. So I do feel it's going to be a positive month, Sag, and hopefully you're already feeling it. So let's get into your reading. Okay, Spirit. Let us begin. Let's open up with the secret language of color. I always like to kind of go to this deck in the month because it kind of gives you a color to focus on. If you're new here, this is a deck that works on vibration, energy. Everything is energy, including color. So if you connect with whatever card Spirit gives and you want to use that, you can have it around you. You can use the color to wear it. You can have a candle, whatever, you know, a flower, because, well, I'm in the Northern Hemisphere, so flowers are about to start blooming here. Nevertheless, let's get into this. And why do I keep saying nevertheless? Is that some word? Because it's not a word I use that often. So maybe it means something to one of you. All right, Sag, let's get into this. Bottom of the deck, I'm not surprised. We have gold, attract, abundance, beautiful energy here. This is number 21, so it is that gorgeous number 3. Things coming into alignment for you, you coming into alignment. It's on the bottom, so it is important, right? Attracting abundance. So this could talk about maybe increase in finances. This could also talk about, you know, your health, like improving your health, getting really improved. Could even talk about love, whatever abundance might mean to you. But the fact that it's on the bottom of the deck, it's pretty gorgeous. So there we go, gold. We're going to shuffle, but they are guiding me to look. We have, excuse me, my allergies are going crazy with all the fluff from the trees. So bear with me here, Sag. If you've been here long enough, you know that I have allergies. I've got a dog, she sheds hair, but now with all the fluff from all the poplar trees and stuff, it's crazy. If any of you have any suggestions on how to handle allergies, drop in a comment below. I'd really appreciate that. Anyways, Sapphire is the next card. Regenerate your body. 38. So that is a 11. So it's a 2. 2s to me are often about a choice you might need to make, but also can be about your partnership, but partnership with yourself here. So Sapphire is about regenerating your body. Some of you may, as I said, may have been struggling with something. I just talked about my allergies. Maybe some of you out there are dealing with other things. This is going to be a really important month to really kind of get stronger again and really make sure you're treating yourself with a lot of love. We have the Cherry card next. I feel like we had this not that long ago. Doesn't matter because it's all about living an extraordinary life. It's number 9 as well. So 9 is a derivative, 3 is a derivative, number 9 is a derivative of the number 3. Sag, this is really feeling like there's something positive coming in towards your life. For a lot of you, I'm feeling like it's something to do with money, pay raise, bonus, some kind of investment, perhaps even an inheritance or something, I don't know, but I'm really getting this vibe going on. And we even have Pearl next, which is connect to the divine. So again, God, source, whatever you believe in. Beautiful energy coming in. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for guiding me in this reading. The beautiful Sagittarius, what is the message you have for those that this is their reading? For the month of June, 2024. Okay, whoa. We're not going to take all those. Way too many. Let's continue. Can we just get one card, please, Spirit? Beautiful Sagittarius, for those that this is their reading. The deck is going a little crazy. Can we get one card? What is the color, please? Huh. Okay, thank you. We have Rainbow Spirit at the bottom. And, oh, wow, do we have two? We do have, oh, we got a ton here. Spirit, we're not going to take all of these. It's just, that's too many. So I'm going to take the blue because that's what was facing me. But we do have green. That's next. And this is all about rejuvenating your nervous system. Really interesting, too, because I felt like with that puzzle that I was seeing in my mind's eye that my guides were giving me, it did have a feeling of kind of chaotic energy prior. I don't know how to explain that, but that's what I was picking up. And when we get like pretty anxious, when things are going crazy and going awry and maybe things aren't working out for us in the right way. Sorry, I'm just noticing something has moved in my studio here. That's really strange. Okay, I never moved anything. Okay, strange. Spirit's in the room. Let me get back here. It can really affect our nervous system, right? Our central nervous system is a very important part to our actual physicality. You know, if we are under stress for too long, it can make us lose weight. It can make us gain weight. It can make us have heart palpitations. It can make us have headaches, all that kind of stuff, right? We can even just have the jitters because our system is kind of going frazzy. Frazzy? Let's use that word. So there is this energy coming through here that this is going to be a month where you're going to start to feel a lot better, where I think everything's going to start calming down for you. The card that came out is blue, which is activate your healing power. And this has come out for you, Sag, quite often over the years. It's number 37, so that is that 10. It is that magician when you reduce it down to a 1. The magician energy, which I often feel Sag has. You know, you have all that you need to create what you want to manifest. In some ways, you might even be assisting others here, helping them to heal. Now, I don't know who them might be for you, but let me show it to you. Okay, so it says activate your healing power. Very beautiful card. So if you have blue, that's a pretty easy color to wear or have around. It will really empower you this month if you so choose to work with this color. Okay, because it is about healing. I'm going to have a sip of water here, Sag. Give me a second. All right. And as I said, on the bottom, we have the rainbow. It's number 1. So look at that. No coincidences when it comes to spirit. Connect to spirit in nature. You have the blue, which is a 10, a 1, and now you have the rainbow, which is a 1. So keep your eyes out for 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I've seen 111 this morning, so interesting. But again, this is that energy of getting out there, kind of like shaking off the cobwebs from, you know, from the winter, from the spring. Well, we're still in spring, but kind of shaking it all off and having that rebirth of excitement and revitalization within your heart, your mind, your soul, you know, and really connecting with that. Beautiful energy coming through. I got to be honest, this feels very stable to me. Okay, so let's move on. Let's get into the Wisdom Oracle and see what Spirit has for you on that. All right, I feel pretty amped up. So, and it's been a long time since I had coffee. That was away this morning. Sag, we have a change in the wind on the bottom. It's number 12. So there's that 3 again. Something coming in that changes the way your life is moving or the way you're feeling. It feels positive at this time. It might even be something that you're not even expecting, right? Again, they're giving it to me like for some of you, it is a big pay raise. Now, I know a lot of you are retired, so obviously that wouldn't apply, but there's something positive coming towards you this month. Oops. Oh my goodness. So a change in the wind. We have happy, happy next. Wow, man. This is 26, so it is an 8. Sag, what is this? I'm very excited for you. This is beautiful. I mean, this card represents positive, beautiful things that are coming towards you. There's an egg, which is representing fertility, abundance, new life, right? But you're sitting on top of it. They're giving me that image again of kind of like sitting on top of the world. And with that rainbow over here, with the rainbow color and the rainbow wrapping around her. This could be very, very mind-blowing with whatever it is, because we even have blessed next. This is incredible. Blessed, 22. So it is a 4. 4s for me are about a foundation, right? Something that is going to be stable. So you're being blessed this month. Even the stars shining around here. Not every card has stars, right? There's something beautiful coming in. For some of you, it could even be love. You know, some beautiful love coming into your life if you're looking for it, where it really feels like it's made from heaven, made in heaven. That's what they're giving me. Okay, we have the deep knowing next. So that's your intuitive part. You might already be getting like little bits of signs that positivity is on its way and it's going to continue to pour in towards you. Okay, Spirit. Beautiful. What is the message you have for Sag For those that this is their reading, what would you like them to know for the month of June 2024? I almost said 23, but we're not there. We're going forward. What is the message for Sag? Okay, thank you. We have the here and now. Beautiful energy. With the fates on the bottom. Okay. And we have to be fair next, Sag. And I want to keep that in mind because I feel like I seen the Justice card when I was prepping your decks for your reading. Okay, so we'll see how that plays out. So we have the here and now. It is number 32. That is a 5, indicating again, 5s are about a change coming towards you. Here and now is talking about being in the present. Now, that might be very easy to say, you know, oh, be in the present, don't be in the past, don't be in the future. I get it. But what Spirit is coming through here is like, the more you can stay in the present, the more you can be here right in this moment, in this second, the quicker things are coming towards you, if that makes sense. Sometimes when we spend time in the past and we do the would have, should have, could have, you know, whatever, or we're anticipating the future and we have a lot of concerns and maybe we're a little bit fearful, it can really put roadblocks in what is coming towards us, the manifestation, right? The ability to attract what we want. So Spirit is really saying this month, if you can, again, there's something here about getting out into nature, really connecting to your beautiful soul, your heart, believing your words, believing what you're thinking, the positive stuff, and being just in that moment of present because things are shifting for you. Okay, so let me show that to you again. There is 2 doors open here. So I do feel doors are opening for you on some level. We have the fates that were on the bottom. So beautiful. You had blessed, you had happy, happy. Now you have the fates. It's 17, so it is an 8. Again, all about the life path that you're on, right? Not the number path, because everyone's going to be different, because that's when, you know, you combine all your numbers and birth date and stuff, and then you add that up. This is more of that 8. This is all to do with you. You and you and you and you and you, right? The fates, it's divinely orchestrated here, and I do feel it's like a big warm hug from God, Source, your angels, your guides, whatever you believe in. There's magic in the air this month, Sag, is what I want to say. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Let's see what this is. Let's see. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much. Beautiful message thus far for Sagittarius. It feels like things are balancing out. We have that to be fair next, which is all about balancing. And when I think of balancing, if things have been out of whack, and if you think about the scales, I'll just use my fingers here. If you think about the scales, if it's been out of whack like this, you're down here and everything else is up here, it just feels so not right. In order for it to balance out, it means you got to go to the top, right? That's how I feel. Not always the best way to explain it, but that's exactly how I feel and how I interpret from my guides. Something's coming in for you that is going to change. It's going to change the way you move forward in a beautiful way. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Wow, Sag, right off the get-go, we got the King of Wands on the bottom. I read that as you. Could be Aries and Leo, but you're reading. This is that determination, that standing strong, unwavering, even if you have moments of doubts or concern, you shrug it off and you just step into that beautiful, beautiful creative power. It's also about your passion too. You know, really allowing yourself to express how you want. So this could be telling you here something that you, if you've been working on some kind of creative process, what? Who knows what that could be, right? Maybe some of you paint, some of you carve wood, some of you build things with your hands, some of you write, perhaps some of you sing, whatever it is, right? So many beautiful, different artistic things you could be doing. Maybe this is the month that it's all coming for you, you know, where the opportunities are coming towards you, okay? Because it's followed even by the 6 of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Look, we have that Capricorn full moon at the end of June, so maybe it's going to be around that 23rd, whenever that is, that full moon. 6 of Pentacles is all about a beautiful balance. What you have been working on, what you have been putting out, you are receiving it now. You're receiving the good stuff. It's balancing for you. Okay, and then we have the 4 of Wands. Beautiful, Sag. Celebration. This is celebration. This is being able to have something to be really excited about, that you feel like you just want to have a great time. You know, you can let your hair down because the stress is lessened. Some of you could be marriage as well. You know, it can be my marriage card. Holy shit, look at these cards on the bottom. We have the Chariot next, which will be, think the new moon in Cancer is the 4th or 5th of July. So that's right around here. Well, a month from when I'm doing this reading. Sag, this is about success. This is moving forward at rapid speed. Positive, beautiful power that you're stepping into here. My God, and then you have the Sun. Interesting, because this is Cancer's card, which is July for the most part. It starts at the end of June. And then we move on to Leo season, or Leo, the card. It's the Sun. This is crazy, because then we have the Hermit. We're literally going July, August, September, relatively speaking. But the Sun, Sag, this is it. This is the card that represents all of your dreams, that abundance coming towards you. Again, I feel like this is, there's something big and beautiful coming towards you. That Hermit card. I mean, this is Virgo's energy, but also it's like that energy of you knowing, like that deep knowing card. It's like you have been sensing it. Okay, and we even have the Nine of Pentacles next, but we're going to put these back. Nine of Pentacles is a lot of independent wealth, really standing on your own 2 feet. If this was about a health thing, it's like you all of a sudden you're becoming very healthy and you are stable again. There's just great energy coming through this reading. I can barely contain myself. Okay, all right, Spirit, show me clearly. What is it for Sag? For those that this is their reading. Wow. We got the Seven of Pentacles. That didn't take very long. With the Tower. And on the bottom is the Nine of Swords. Okay, let's talk about this for a second. So swords is our air energy, right? This is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It is all about everything that goes on in our beautiful mind, even when our mind is insane. So the Nine of Swords is stress. It's worry. It's anxiety. It's a feeling of even feeling alone, like you've got the world on your shoulders and you don't know how it's going to turn out. Focusing more, though, on kind of the boogeyman, you know, the monster under the bed. But not focusing on so much like, is that real? Because most of the time, Nine of Swords represents our fears, but not that what's going to come true, right? 9 times out of 10, it doesn't come true. So there's something that you've had anxiety about or are worried about and concerned about. It's interesting because we go to the Seven of Pentacles here. Again, our earth energy here. This is taking that stock. It's like I'm contemplating like, oh my gosh, how is this going to turn out? Do I have enough money? Can I buy this? Can I do that? Am I going to have enough to pay my bills? I don't know. It doesn't seem like I have very much. We could be causing a lot of anxiety here, right? The stress, the worry. But again, with this deck specifically, the plant is quite small, but the roots are big. And it reminds me of potatoes, right? If you've ever planted potatoes, you know, you got to dig through the dirt to find them. And sometimes it feels like, oh my goodness, I'm only going to have 2 potatoes. But if you keep looking and you put the right amount of energy into it, maybe there's 12 potatoes, right? That's what it's feeling like. It feels like there's more coming towards you than you are aware of. And then we have that beautiful Tower. Major Arcana here. This is about a transformative energy coming into your life. This could be something that, yes, the Tower can represent something shocking that comes in. But look, that could be like buying a scratch ticket and finding out you won some money. This could be about, hey, I'm working for a company and I've kind of forgotten about like getting a raise or getting a bonus, and all of a sudden your boss goes, hey, Saggy, you know what, you've been doing a beautiful job. I'm going to give you this much more money an hour or a year, or whatever, right? My point is the Tower showing up here feels like it's something very beautiful coming in. Yes, shaking up, but in the most exciting way is what I'm feeling. Okay, let's continue. What else is going on for Sagittarius? For those that this is a reading, Spirit, thank you so much for guiding me for the month of June 2024. I just heard turning over a new leaf. Okay, turning over a new leaf. I don't know if Spirit's referring to you or was referring to someone around you. I'm not getting it. Okay. We have the High Priestess wear a stop, which is Pisces card, all about your intuition. Wow, the Eight of Wands popping out. Eight of Wands, this is moving forward real fast, Sag. Something's coming in. This can represent messages as well. News, you know. But again, this is very positive energy. Something coming in very quickly, especially with that Tower beside it. Could be news. I don't know. Could be an offer. Opportunities, but there's something great. Let me see what's on the bottom. Wow, we have the Eight of Cups on the bottom. Walking away from probably the anxiety, the stress. No, you don't need those cups anymore. Even the struggle, Sag, it's cups, so it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It is our emotions. It's our relationship with ourselves, with others. It's our relationship with our, really deep down of what we're thinking and feeling. In this deck, you're walking to the sun. There's that sun. See it at the very back? You're walking toward the sun, which indicates here you're leaving something that's more darker, because it's much more darker down here, and moving towards the lighter, to something light. Four of Cups next, talking about maybe you never thought it was going to happen. You were wondering, is it ever going to happen? And was this big break, this change, is it ever going to happen? Well, I feel that this month is very potentially positive for it all to happen, but you might not have believed it. Might even have lost a little faith, Sag. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much. What else? Oh my goodness. Barely shuffling. Queen of Swords. The Five of Swords. With the Empress on the bottom. Beautiful. So Sag, when we're talking about the swords, right? The Queen of Swords, she is she's quite reserved in her energy, meaning she doesn't rely on her heart, she doesn't rely on her emotions, she relies on her intellect, all that she knows, and how to read people, and also like how to speak honestly and truthfully. This is about having a clear mind too, because she's looking, and I'll show it to you in a second. She's looking over at the Five of Swords. Five of Swords can represent other people criticizing you, negative conversations, all that kind of stuff. But I feel, just with that bird pecking at this person's head, especially in this reading, I'm feeling like this is more about you getting inside your head, getting up in your head. And that can be a major block. And I do feel like it's almost like Spirit is like wanting me to, the way the cards flew out, opposite. It almost feels like Spirit is saying, look, just keep getting clear in your head of what you want. Don't think about what you don't want, right? Keep thinking very clearly, seeing things as clearly as you can. Because sometimes we can be our worst enemies when it comes to what we're wanting, and we might even subconsciously be putting blocks in the way that it slows it all down. With that Empress on the bottom, which is a beautiful energy, it's Taurus's energy. This is like gorgeous, abundant energy. And allowing that to happen. And with this deck, her belly is pregnant, which represents the world here. The world is the last major arcana in the tarot, which is all about a closing of a cycle, right? One way ending and a new way beginning, because the next major arcana is the Fool. There is this message coming through here of getting riding the wave of positivity. Why do they keep saying this? Positivity. And letting go of what was confusing, what part of your heart or your brain maybe didn't want to believe it. It's because it's that feeling that I'm getting here. And allowing all this blessings to come towards you. See, because we even have the Two of Swords underneath that, which is like, I don't know what to do. Should I believe in my heart and believe that dreams come true and believe that my wishes are going to actually become reality? Or should I put my feet on the ground and say, oh, that's daydreaming, and I need to be responsible, and I need to, see all the ugly in the world. It's kind of that energy coming through here. Okay, I'm going to stay with this deck for a bit. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, show me more. What's going on for Sagittarius for June 2024? What else can you tell me? The deck's gotten really quiet now. Okay. Thank you. Page of Pentacles, beautiful, with the Six of Cups on the bottom. Interesting here. Two of Pentacles, the Star, Three of Pentacles, Four of Swords. See, interesting, because this kind of goes back and forth. It's like worn out, maybe not believing too much, but then, oh, things are working out. The Star, healing. Two of Pentacles, I don't know what to believe. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go here. I'm unsure. To the Six of Cups, which is like something that would be in this deck. Again, every deck has a different vibration. Every reading has a different vibration. But this Six of Cups on the bottom here, this is feeling very positive to me. This is feeling like whatever you've been waiting for, whatever you've been putting your energy into, Sag, it feels like this is going to be a stable thing. And even with that Page of Pentacles on the bottom, this is like a new beginning in your finances. But again, Pentacles can be much more than that, right? It doesn't have to be just about your money. It can be your self-esteem. It can be anything to do with this earthly realm, right? What you taste, touch, feel. Some of you, this could be, again, I know we haven't had the Ten of Pentacles come out yet, which is really more of a card of inheritance than most other cards. But here again, this can even be indicating that there's something from your past coming back that offers you this new journey to begin, and it's going to be very exciting. Okay, I think they still want me to stay with this deck, so what else, Spirit? For the month of June, for beautiful Sag, for those that this is their reading, what else would you like them to know? Okay, this feels like way too many. Yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it. Two of Swords, but it's in reverse. Upright, this is, you know, we've talked about this, head over heart, but it's in reverse. You're coming out of whatever hesitation, whatever puzzle, that puzzle piece that they showed me. You're getting major clarity, and you are seeing very clear, and you're knowing what you're wanting to run towards. Knight of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands next, Sag, which is beautiful. This is a brand new beginning for you. Okay, now these cards, there's too many here. I'll take a look. Knight of Cups, the Fool, Three of Swords, the Strength card, and the Three of Pentacles. Again, this is like you just really rising your vibration, stepping out of any pain, worry, stress that you've been under, and allowing yourself to have this new beginning with the Fool and really fall in love with what is coming towards you. And even on the other level, pursuing even more of what you're loving to do. Okay? All right, Spirit. Anything else you can tell Sagittarius? Oh my goodness, cards. They're not falling. Okay. Wow, they were really balancing there. Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles. They did not come out, but the reason is because this is not going to be, you're not going to be in that energy anymore, which is having to count pennies, hold things back, having arguments, feeling conflict in your life, in your world, feeling like you got to protect yourself, okay? But they didn't come out, so let's see. We've got the Page of Swords, beautiful. Underneath that Eight of Wands, Sag, I'm telling you, there's something gorgeously wonderful coming in for you. Again, it's going to be different for everyone. This is a general reading, but man, this just feels like onward and upward, onward and upward. Page of Swords, that's a lot of good things coming towards you. Okay, Spirit. Anything else? Queen of Swords, the Five of Swords. What else would you like Sagittarius to know for the month of June 2024? Anything else? Okay, they're also giving it to me for some of you. You might even be traveling. Okay, now I'm just trying to connect this because the rainbow has water on it. I'll hold this for you. Hopefully you can see that. It's like an ocean, the ocean back there, some big body of water. Some of you might be deciding or might be coming to some kind of conclusion or something where you are actually going to be traveling. I don't think that's going to be for very many of you. Did you hear that? It's my neighbor's dog. We have the Lovers where I stopped, which is Gemini's card, which is that new moon. It used to be called the Choice card. So again, there may be this choice that you might need to make, but also more, I feel that this, whatever this is coming towards you, whatever you've been anticipating, whatever you've been dreaming about, Sag, it feels like it's meant for you. And evidently, obviously it is. The fates are involved. Okay, Spirit. What else for Sag? The Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Again, this is our water energy. You've had the Ace of Wands, and now you have the Ace of Cups. It warms your heart even. There's a softness that's coming out in this reading. Again, it's almost like being able to, please excuse that. It's almost like your heart is able to open up. Not to say your heart isn't open up, but there's something, even with that Queen of Swords, just the way the placement of the card is, it just feels like there's just a softening that happens because of whatever blessing that's coming through here. Okay, we have the Moon on the bottom. Pisces card is another major arcana. You know, the Moon can talk about subconscious, unconscious, can talk about things that are hidden, things that aren't seen, because you can't see as bright with even a full moon as you can with the sun during the day, right? So perhaps there's something you're not seeing yet. King of Swords next. Six of Swords. I almost feel like that's what it is. It's just like you're not, wherever you are right now, Sag, I just want to say keep the faith. Stay tuned upwards. Keep your frequency as high as you possibly can. This is happening for you. If this is your reading, this is going to happen for you. So there's no room for doubts. Okay? Beautiful. Okay, Spirit. Anything else for Sagittarius for the month of June 2024? The Judgment card. Whoa, and then look at the World just popped out. With the Seven of Wands on the bottom. It's interesting, the Seven of Wands, hey? Okay, we'll get there. Judgment, Major Arcana. Sag, this is the energy of this month that you are going to feel renewed. I do feel that. You might not feel it right now, but I feel like as you get closer to the end of June, there is a spark that is expanding. There's this, I don't know what this is. They're not giving it to me. And so when they don't give me details, I interpret it as it's going to affect every one of you differently. You know, for some of you, this is going to be the clean bill of health that's going to change the way you move forward, right? For others of you, this is going to be that big wad of money that comes in that you're like, oh my God, I don't have to worry about all this other shit anymore. I can actually really start to enjoy my life. You know, it's going to be different for others of you. It's going to be that opportunity that comes along that, man, it's like feels like a once in a lifetime thing, but you've been waiting for it. However it may be for you, this is a beautiful month of renewal, and also like this, almost like they're showing me in my mind's eye recharge, the word recharge, but it feels bigger than that. This is like literally being able to it's like the feeling of flying. Now, I'm not a bird, I don't, you know, I've been in a plane, but there's this lightness is what I want to say. This lightness that feels like this is a month where it's like, man, I can achieve everything I want. That's what I'm really getting here. Now, interesting, we have the Seven of Wands on the bottom. Now, like I said, this is a card of feeling defensive, feeling like you might need to protect yourself. But also now, but in this reading, how I feel is I feel like this is Spirit saying, tune out the noise. Tune out the noise of the negativity, of the naysayers. You know, oh, Sag, you know, you better just ground yourself. You need to like not be up and believing in all the good stuff, right? You just need to stay down and just, I don't know, take the good with the bad, kind of energy coming through. And this is like, no. You will believe in what you want. You will believe in the miracles. You'll believe in your dreams coming true, and you will believe in your power to bring that forth. Because we have the Queen of Wands next, which is your energy. Now it's the feminine side. We have the masculine, now we have the feminine. To me, that feels like this is a month of you coming into complete alignment with yourself. Not only the number 3, but like your masculine side and your feminine side coming together. And wow, what a power force you are going to be. Okay. Wow. This is very beautiful and quite overwhelming for me as a channeler with the energy that's coming through here. Okay, Spirit. Anything else for Sag? I'm going to go one more time. Kind of feel the energy is kind of fading. So when you see rainbows, and again, yes, when you see rainbows, like know it is a sign. It's a sign from your angels, your guides, whatever, again, Sag, that you tune into. This is a beautiful omen coming in. It just feels like a very beautiful month. Okay, is there anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else you would love Sagittarius to know? Anything else? Anything else for Sagittarius? They're wanting me to remind you of the gold at the very beginning of this reading. Attracting abundance. You are a magnet this month for positive things. Okay, we'll go 3 more times, Spirit. Is there anything else? Thank you. Wow, we got 3 cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, goosebumps. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Sag, we have the 10 of Pentacles with the Star, with the Knight of Pentacles. There's that 10 of Pentacles, okay? There is something big coming towards you. Again, I'll leave it to you to figure out what that is. This is money. This is resources. This is stability. This can be family, right? But again, it's Pentacles. It's 10. It's a big one. It doesn't come out very often. There's something really beautiful coming in, and it's like it changes everything for you because we have the star next, Aquarius's energy. So again, healing, releasing, again, renewal, but also it's the star. So wish upon the star. It's another wish fulfillment. It's coming towards you. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles. It's like slow and steady wins a race, but really what this is, I feel what Spirit is coming through is that this is going to be a long-term, how can I put this, Spirit? This is long-term. So whatever this might mean to you, the raise, the inheritance, the money, the da-da-da, whatever, it's going to last a long time is what I'm feeling here. And finally, Sag, we have the Ten of Swords on the bottom. So the end of the struggle is near. You're leaving it behind. It's done. And if that's not enough for you, we also have your card, Temperance. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. This is your patience have paid off. But again, this is my third wish fulfillment. We got the Nine of Cups, we got the Star, and now we got the Temperance. This is your wishes coming true. There's angel wings right behind here, so we know that. And even like I said, the King and the Queen of the Wands, the masculine and the feminine, it's like represented here, right? On this deck. Well, I don't know if you can see it. My finger's probably clouding it. But there's a gold circle, and there's more of a grayer, darker circle. One's a moon, one's a sun, but somehow it feels like everything's coming together. Okay, I feel like that's where we're going to leave your reading for June, Sag. So I hope this helped. I hope this makes sense. Some of you might, this might already be, you might be already be on this journey, right? This may be just confirmation for you of like, yeah, okay, this is what's been going on. Beautiful. All right, Sag, let's close your reading off. Let's go to Treasures from Takashi and see how Spirit wants to end your reading for the month of June. Thank you for being here. We have flexibility. I'll read that because it is on the bottom. Okay, flexibility. Be adaptable and free to move in any direction. Be open to rapid changes as you bend with the wind, for a branch only breaks when it becomes brittle and stiff. Allow yourself to be rigidly flexible at all times. It's kind of that here and now card, Sag, that we started with. Flexibility of mind equals flexibility in body. Let go of your aches and pains by creating a flexible outlook. Yeah, this is exactly the reading. It may be time to look at things from a perspective you have never considered before. Okay, we have freedom was next. I'm not going to read it. We'll see if it's meant to come out. It'll come out. But we do have freedom, so that's what this month feels like. Breath of fresh air. Beautiful. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much. Thank you so much. What is the final message for Sagittarius? Beautiful souls. I love you, Sag. I hope all your dreams come true this month. Oh, I don't know, it just feels so sweet. Any final message, Spirit, for Sagittarius? Thank you. Well, that was pretty clear. Thank you very much. Okay. We have vulnerability. Okay. And we have communication on the bottom. All right, so this might be relating to this part. Let's just see. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Do not fear it. To truly feel your aliveness, be aware of yourself and yet allow your heart to be open. What did I say about the Ace of Cups? Excuse me. Be vulnerable to the joys of life. Let them in. Do you need to feel vulnerable before you will allow support? Do not judge your feelings. Okay. I don't know where to put this. I think I'll put it over here. So again, it's about really just softening that word that they were giving me before. Okay. And then we have communication on the bottom. Beautiful. And that feels like it relates to the Queen of Swords with the Five of Swords. Just getting very clear in your mind, Sag. What are you saying or not saying? Are your communications clear? Not all communications are verbal. Now is the time to communicate your thoughts and feelings. Speak your mind clearly so that you are not misunderstood. Be inspired as you communicate on all levels with yourself and other energy beings. Beautiful too, because this is, you know, often when we talk about, you know, saying what we need to say and speaking and get it off our chest and all that kind of stuff, that's about usually about up to other people. But I feel like this is deeper. I feel like Spirit is asking you to communicate with your your angels, with your God, what you believe in, Sag, and put down what you want. Say it out loud. Say it to them. Ask them for their assistance. Tell them your wishes, because I do feel that this reading here is, it feels like that is the energy that's coming through, that Spirit has asked me to relay to you, if that makes sense. Okay, I know. Sometimes when I'm channeling, things don't make sense, but I trust that it's going to find the person that's meant for it. So Sag, a beautiful month ahead, really gorgeous. Lean into what your heart is telling you, your intuition, that inner guidance system for sure. Beautiful things are ahead of you. Wow, like very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So with that, I'm going to close your reading off, Sag. I'm going to send you the big, big hugs as always. Mwah. Biggest kiss to you. I love you. I wish you the most amazing month ever, and may it only get better and better and better. All right, Sag, thank you again for being here. All of my love to you, and we'll see you hopefully back here, on the dailies, okay? All right, Saggy, have a beautiful June. Take care.